And it looked like Caitlyn Clark is in some serious hot water with WNBA players over this alleged not voting for this strike. Guys, for this one here.
She's done. Honestly, this woman, she just alienated a huge portion of her fan base. You should see, I tweeted about this, and my Twitter feed is littered with people saying, I'm done with her. I'm over.
Breaking news just shook the entire basketball world. Team USA cuts are out, and Caitlyn Clark's situation is worse than anyone imagined. Fans didn't just react. They walked out, boycotted, and nearly 50,000 voices united into one message. This isn't just basketball anymore. The same player who filled arenas and carried ratings is now at the center of the biggest outrage of the year. Before we dive in, like the video and comment Stand with CC, because this story explains why fans finally said enough is enough. And make no mistake, it didn't start at Team USA camp. This controversy began months earlier, quietly building behind the scenes.
It encompasses an entire season of them. The Fever have lost so many players to injury, but obviously none bigger than Clark. And there was such a wait for this second season after her magnificent rookie season. And then, you know, the anticipation of her possibly coming back, only for that not to happen, takes a lot of air out of the room. Obviously takes
point fingers at Caitlyn Clark, saying that she is the one that is possibly holding out, but it is looking spooky. Now, there's articles being reported on about Caitlyn Clark possibly being the person that's been holding out.
Caitlyn Clark entered the WNBA with expectations, pressure, and cameras everywhere. Every move analyzed, every mistake magnified. She battled through physical defense, silence, and stretches where she wasn't given the same freedom as others. Still, she showed up, game after game. But fans noticed something early. The rotations felt strange, the benching seemed unnecessary, and respect felt delayed. The first real crack came when the season hit its most intense stretch. Caitlyn was suddenly labeled injured. But fans were confused. Minutes later, she was moving fine, shooting fine, competing fine. Social media blew up. Clips circulated. Questions grew louder. Why her? Why now? And just when the tension peaked, Team USA hope returned, putting the spotlight back on Clark.
Caitlyn Clark's all-star teammate, Kelsey Mitchell, on X on Monday dropped a cryptic tweet amid the 2026 WNBA free agency. The other thing she could be talking about is their feelings about NBA ownership / WNBA ownership and what's going on with the CBA. That's always possible. Could it be, we haven't talked about this, could it be that she voted that she was good with a strike, but somebody on her team did not?
Then came Team USA camp. For fans, this was redemption, a reset, a stage where politics disappear and basketball speaks for itself. Caitlyn arrived quiet, focused, locked in. The moment she touched the ball, everything changed. Shots from deep found nothing but net. Spacing opened up. Tempo shifted. Veterans looked on. Coaches stopped talking. Assistants stared at their clipboards. This wasn't hype. This was dominance. And then the bench. Suddenly, she wasn't on the floor anymore. No explanation. No injury update. Just benched.
On USA Basketball. So Caitlyn Clark was at USA Basketball training, and she did one little media day, right? She did one little media day, and she spoke with reporters about the CBA negotiations. Now, many people now from that conversation is insinuating that Caitlyn Clark is the one that is holding out with the CBA negotiations. Now, just like I stated, we can't definitively say Caitlyn Clark is the one that is holding out. Now, this is what Caitlyn Clark said. Let's blow it up right here.
Very high level, and I think the most important thing for myself, you know, thinking about these CBA negotiations, like, this is the biggest moment of the WNBA.
Again, fans watching leaked footage felt it immediately. That same uncomfortable, unmistakable feeling. Then the cuts were announced. Names released. Rotations hinted at. And Caitlyn's role? Still unclear. still minimized. That's when it exploded. This wasn't just trending outrage. This wasn't just comments. This was action. Nearly 50,000 fans walked away. Tickets refunded. Stress levels soared. Hashtags surged into the millions. Hashtag boycott. Hashtag respect her. Hashtag let her play. This wasn't hate. This was heartbreak turned into anger. A single tweet from Kelsey Mitchell changed everything. Cryptic, short, loud, no names, no accusations. Yet Fever fans understood exactly what it meant. Free agency, support. The fire reignited. Emergency meetings followed. Inside Team USA offices, phones didn't stop ringing. Sponsors demanded answers. Executives wanted explanations. Coaches held closed-door meetings. So did league officials. Because this wasn't about one player anymore. This was about credibility. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's drama painted a stark contrast, and at the same time, another narrative began to unfold.
She made it very, very clear that she does not want to be there, point blank, period. Let's get into this article here and see what Angel Reese had to say. Here it says, Angel Reese makes 2026 Chicago Sky announcement at USA basketball camp. Here it says, as it stands now, Angel Reese will be back in blue for the Chicago Sky next season. While speaking to reporters after the first day of USA basketball training camp Friday, Reese emphatically stated, I'm under contract for next year. I guess I plan on returning to the Sky. Damn. Yo, she don't want nothing to do with that team. Listen to the quote. I'm under contract. I guess I plan on returning to the Sky. I guess. I'm under contract for next year. I guess I'll be. Hey, y'all gotta trade her.
Angelou, that was a saying that she famously put out there long before social media. We cannot lose sight of the fact that there are members of Kelsey Mitchell's family that doesn't care for Caitlyn Clark very much. It is what it is. The stuff went on social media. It caused a lot of issues at the time because they felt Kelsey should be getting as much or more love than Caitlyn Clark. This is interesting. Here we go. A little reaction from people because a lot of people have got their theories. My boy Sneaky Pete, little advice. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you. Let's just come out and say it. Would Kelsey Mitchell be nearly as popular as she is if she did not play with the Indiana Fever? Question.
Angel Reese, emotional, vocal, competitive, was clearly frustrated. Not officially stated, not on record, but visible. Her gestures, body language, and reactions spoke volumes. Fans immediately noticed the contrast. One player letting the game speak, another letting emotions spill. And social media did what it always does. It amplified everything. The Team USA coach watched it all. No public intervention, no comments. But insiders confirmed one thing. He was observing everything. Not just shots, not just defense, but composure, pressure, response. Why did this hurt differently? Caitlyn Clark never threatened, never demanded. She just played. And that's why fans are furious. When effort isn't enough and excellence isn't enough, what is? The final turning point arrived. After the cuts, after the silence, after the backlash, one truth became impossible to ignore. You cannot build the future while disrespecting the present. And fans made that clear. Loud, decisively. This isn't about quitting. This isn't about lawsuits. This is about choice. Caitlyn Clark keeps choosing basketball. And now the question is simple. Will the system choose her back? Because one thing is already certain, the fans already have.